I really don't even believe that this is a story in the news this weekend. I really don't understand people's mindset. I don't understand their logic. I don't understand how disrespectful somebody can be, not only to another individual, but to the ways of the business. I really don't understand it. Now, what you're looking at supposedly happened over this past weekend. I'm not sure if it was legit or if this is another one of those fabrications just to gain social media followers and social media likes and bring awareness to your Twitter or Instagram. This may be a catfish per se. This may be some fucking fat slob disguised as a pretty girl with a pretty name. Veronica. We don't know. In fact, this person actually said the only reason why they did what they did this weekend was because they wanted attention. And they wanted to understand where other fans were coming from in this instance, or if this happened to them. Now, this fucking asshole here, Veronica, like I said, very well may be a fucking dude in his basement somewhere, but with scattered pizza boxes and fucking crumbs in his neck beard, who hasn't showered in fucking 13 days. This individual, not even gonna call her a she, says Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were dickheads. Excuse me. Apparently Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were called out for being negative during this fan encounter. WWE superstars are famous outside the ring as well as inside the ring. Obviously, they should expect to attract a certain amount of attention wherever they go. I'm not saying that everywhere you go, you're going to meet a respectable individual. You're probably going to meet one of these fucking weirdos who just thinks that they're self-entitled to everything. But apparently, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were recently approached in public, and one fan didn't have the best experience. In fact, they were called dickheads. One fan sent out a post this past weekend saying that her father met Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in public, and he didn't have the best things to say about them. As you could see in this photograph of the encounter, neither Shield member appears to be having a friendly expression on their face. Now, I want you guys to look at the Seth Rollins portion of this picture. I don't think... I've heard on and off reports about Seth Rollins that he's a fucking cocksucker, that he's a nasty prick. But I'm going to give Seth Rollins the benefit of the doubt here. Now, you got two small young children there on the right side there, going up to Seth Rollins. He doesn't look to be mobbed. He doesn't look to be crowded with a bunch of fucking retards. He is being approached in what looks to be the wee hours of the morning after a show. They're probably on the road in their rental cars, rushing to get to the next city, to their hotel so that they can go to sleep and do all this all over again. It looks like that Rollins is being approached by two young small children. So why would Rollins give these kids a nasty comment or a nasty experience? Like I said, it looks to be in the wee hours of the morning. Now, you look at the Roman Reigns photograph, and he looks like, dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, why are you taking a picture of me? It's late. I'm tired. I have to get to my hotel in the next town. Give me a break. I'm hungry. Let me get some food, and let me get the hell out of here. I hope you guys had a great time at the show, but I have to go. So, this picture, or pictures, are tweeted out by this catfish, I'm assuming. My dad saw Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins at Buse's the other night. I'm assuming it's a supermarket or a convenience store or a Target-esque establishment the other night, and he said they were dickheads. Hashtag shocker. And you can see the 118 retweets and 348 likes, and if you probably go to their page, they probably got like 50 followers and 100 and fucking something thousand people that they're following, because, you know, these people have no lives. These people have no lives whatsoever. So it's easy to understand how Reigns and Rollins can become tired after so much time on the road, and it's been a long week of WWE television. But they are also representing WWE at all times. For what it's worth, they both look to be very tired. Hopefully, this was just her father catching Reigns and Rollins at a bad time. But as Seth Rollins is surrounded by young fans in that one photo, which looks to be 2 fans, I don't know exactly how many fans were surrounding Rollins. It might not be out of the question that he didn't have time for them to, you know, to just say what's up or take a picture or whatever, etc. Now, this catfish, quote unquote, she told her story in a series of tweets where Rollins brushed off kids. But on the other hand, in the same fucking place, Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss were photographed, which I don't have the photograph of, and they were nothing but nice to everyone that they met, supposedly, on account from this same Twitter handle. Now, I don't really understand the aspect of this self-entitlement that if you meet Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins or Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman, that they owe you an autograph or a picture or anything. It doesn't make sense to me. You know? If they are giving you their bodies and their life, competing at a high level every single night, and they're on the road after a busy day that probably includes PR in whatever city they're in, radio stations, interviews, whatever WWE asks of them, plus they got to get in the ring and entertain for a good 20 minutes. And then they have to pack their shit up, get a rental car, go to the next town, check into the hotel, make sure that you get enough sleep, and then do the same shit all over again. Rinse and repeat every single day, every single week. There's no time for them to rest, relax, eat during the day. And that's their only time to do what they need to do. To have 5 minutes of calm and just let me take a step back and bite into this fucking burrito. Or sandwich that I bought at the supermarket. Which is probably unhealthy for me anyway, and against my diet. They don't owe you shit. They don't owe you shit. Now, we don't even know when this photograph was taken. This might not have even happened. And this could have been something that they pulled off the internet. This is something that could have happened last year, last month. And now, according to this person, they want to bring awareness to it. Same thing with the Randy Orton situation at the gym. When fans were coming up to him at the gym and photographing him at the gym. Right? And people were like, oh, Randy Orton was a dickhead to me. Because he was working out. Because he's on the clock. Doing what he needs to do to make sure he's in tip-top shape for you. I don't understand the aspect of entitlement here. Let the fucking guy work out. Let him do what he has to do. And then, when you catch him outside leaving the gym, respectfully say, Mr. Orton, I'm a big fan of your work. Can I take a photograph, please? I didn't want to bother you while you were working out. You know, there are a couple of places that should be off limits with these guys if you see them in public. Airports, places to eat, restaurants, the gym. I don't understand why everybody is so disrespectful when they see a wrestler, and then when the wrestler is not in the mood or they're in a rush to catch a flight, or they're sitting down with their fucking wives, children, families, friends, eating, that you feel like you need a fucking autograph in that moment or a photo. Everybody wants a fucking photo nowadays. Oh, look at me. I met Randy Orton at the gym, you know? Come on, bro. You know, I work these shows. I work these House of Glory shows every month, right? And based on what I do, I'm in and around the talent. I don't go up to them and bother them. I don't. Even some of the House of Glory guys. That's how much respect I have for them. I don't want to go up to them when they're doing their thing and they're getting dressed and they're signing autographs. And, you know, I'll meet them after the fucking show when everybody's about to leave. I'm there to do my job. They're there to do their job. I don't want to feel like a burden or an inconvenience to anybody. Even the known talent that they get. I don't want to go up to them when I know their head is probably fucking swimming with frustration. Just meeting everybody and they're fucking just all over the place. You know, guys like Callahan and Aries and, you know, guys like that we brought in. Guys that I see regularly, like LAX. We had MJF this past weekend. I don't like bothering these people. I don't even like bothering them when I have the opportunity to see them outside. Just doing day-to-day activity. I don't. It's disrespectful. They don't owe you shit. They don't owe you shit. Yes, they are, I guess, an image of WWE. And theoretically, to some, you know, how they come off in public is an image of the company. Yes, I understand that. But they have to be on 24 hours a day. And if they want fucking 5 minutes to walk into a supermarket and buy some fucking food and then rush to the next city to check into the hotel so that they can get sleep to do this shit all over again, excuse fucking me. You know, I may not like Roman Reigns, but I'm actually on Roman Reigns' side here. I'm on Seth Rollins' side here. There is a time and a place for them to meet you and interact with you. It's a little bit more difficult with a WWE superstar because they aren't at a convention where you can sit down with them for 5 minutes and just bullshit about whatever. You know? They have to stick and they have to adhere to a set schedule. Leave them alone. It's all right if, you know, it's within time frame and within means. But when it's in a situation like that, by a fucking asshole like this, who wants to just turn it around and take this supposed negative reaction by two of the biggest guys in the company and turn it around for social media attention, likes, retweets, etc., followers, it's fucked up. It's absolutely fucked up. Leave these guys alone. They don't owe you shit. And that's how I feel about it. Me being someone who works for a wrestling promotion, I see the hard work that everybody has to go through. Leave them alone. There is a time and a place to meet that type of person and interact with that type of person. Simple. And just be respectful of their fucking time. Don't bother them at the gym. Don't stop them while they're rushing for a flight at the airport. Don't come up to their fucking table at a restaurant while they're stuffing their face full of fucking garlic bread and salad at Olive Garden. You know? And ask for a photo or a handshake or an autograph. Respectfully give them their time and go about what you have to do. And if you catch them on the outside leaving the place, listen, man, I didn't want to bother you while you were eating. I just wanted to say I'm a big fan. And I just, if it would be okay with you, just a couple seconds of your time for a photograph. Simple as that. They don't owe you shit. They give us, and I may shit on the product, but that doesn't mean I don't understand the hard work that goes into what they do. You know, they give us so much. And when I see shit like this, and fans can't give back just a little bit, as far as respect and let them be after they bust their ass for us every single fucking week. It's disgraceful. It's pathetic. So I'm siding with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins here, man. This catfish account, or this fucking cancerous Twitter account who merely wanted social media attention, you got it. And you're a fucking asshole for doing what you did. Simple as that. I'm siding with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins here. There's a time and a place for everything. Leave these guys alone. They don't owe you shit. They don't owe you a goddamn fucking thing. They give so much. The simple fact that we as fans can't give back in just the littlest of ways, these kind of people make all of us look like a complete fucking just sad community in general. And I don't want to be associated with fucking people like this, man. Show some fucking respect for these people. They're risking their bodies, their lives, and their livelihood in the ring for us on a nightly basis. The least we can do is show them some fucking respect and some privacy when all they want to do is make sure that they're okay, feds, and on time to the next city. Come on. Let's do better. As a community, let's do better, man. Thank you guys so much. This is Off the Script. This is part 3, episode 240. On this Monday, you're getting a double upload today, man. You got Off the Script today and then Monday Night Raw later tonight. This is episode 240, part number 3. We got a ton more to talk about, including my thoughts on this Sasha Banks mysterious injury. Is she really hurt? Or is there more to this story? Also, Carmella lashes out about the term diva being used negatively. And also, James Storm. Is he coming to the WWE once again? All this plus so much more today right here on Off the Script. Don't go anywhere. We're going to hit the intro. And I'll be right back with more news and rumors to round out this Monday right here on Off the Script. Off this shitty fucking product by coming on here and speaking the fucking goddamn truth about this fucking filth. And I can book a better show taking a fucking dump after eating my fucking Chipotle chorizo with extra cheese. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. Have I ever? Of course not. WWE's great, man. Fuck you, Japan, and Okada. Delete! What is it, man? Can I suck your dick? What is it, man? And this is the #1 fucking podcast right here on YouTube.com. This is Off the Script. It's a very frustrating weekend, man. Very frustrating weekend because the amount of hours that I put into this show, researching news and formatting the show, on top of everything else that I do during the week, whether it's recording Spider-Man as of late or, the House of Glory stuff that I did this past weekend and getting ready for that. I upload the podcast on Saturday. And for whatever reason, I know for a fact YouTube did not push my video out. I've seen within and around the community, and I have most of my eyes on the wrestling community because I try and gauge how everybody's feeling and how everybody's doing. But the simple fact that I've seen so many people complain about notifications not being sent out, and that they weren't being notified of a video that was uploaded on, I'd say, maybe Friday. They weren't notified of it via the bell on YouTube until like Sunday. That's pretty shitty, man. And I know why videos are underperforming, and that's the main reason why they are underperforming. And then when I have to do what I have to do, and make sure that there's an engaging title so that you click on it that doesn't sound clickbaity. I got to keep in mind about keywords that I shouldn't be using. I got to simplify it. Can't title it like I used to title it. Gotta make sure that no keywords are gonna get banned in the description. I gotta make sure no keywords are gonna get banned in the tags. Then they end up demonetizing the video. This was all on Saturday. So they didn't push Saturday's video out, and then they demonetized it. Talking about Shawn Michaels and his return being confirmed. 5 dream matches being planned for Shawn Michaels. Fuck it! Let's demonetize it. There's nothing wrong with that video if you ask me. I'd love for them to fucking take that video and then compare it to a Monday Night Raw review. How they don't demonetize the Raw review is beyond me. No, but they want to demonetize a plain old Shawn Michaels commentary talking about his return. For whatever reason. I don't know. So YouTube guides you to do these fucking steps. And then they fuck you in the end. That's why people don't put any tags. They leave the fucking title bare and naked. They don't put anything in the fucking description beyond their social media links and profiles. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? So, realistically, on Saturday, I was fucked out of a payday. And then Sunday, I was fucked out of a payday, too, because I didn't record anything, and I didn't feel like recording anything because my voice wasn't 100% after the House of Glory show on Saturday night. So you can see I'm kind of frustrated. So what I need you guys to do today, we're back for another week of grinding. This is what I need you guys to do. It's going to be said every fucking video. If you guys want to help me out by literally doing nothing, like the video, thumbs up the video. I want this video at 1,500 thumbs up before we get to Monday Night Raw tonight. That is your goal. I don't give a fuck how you do it. I don't give a shit what you need to do. Do it. And then leave me a comment. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about all the top stories today. Right here on Part 3, Episode 240 of Off the Script. Leaving a comment and leaving a thumbs up. I cannot tell you how drastically it helps the video. I was watching some YouTube Creator Academy videos, and that's one of the one things that they highlighted. It pushes the video to YouTube's algorithm and kind of makes their algorithm realize, like, this is a video that they should push because there's a lot of interaction on it. It works. I know Keemstar talked about it. I know a lot of different people have talked about it. Do it. It works, believe me, and you're helping out your favorite content creators by doing so, man. So thank you guys so very much. If you missed anything this past weekend, man, there's a ton of stuff to go over. I got Mae Young Classic coverage. I got NXT coverage. I got Off the Scripts Part 1 and 2. We talk about Rey Mysterio in Part 1. Shawn Michaels in Part 2. And his impending return at the Crown Jewel event in Saudi Arabia on November 2nd. We got Spider-Man uploaded Part 2 and 3 yesterday alone. Part 4 is coming this week. My second boss fight in the game. I'm about 40% done with the game. I'm loving it. So if you guys want to go check that out, there is plenty to keep you entertained right here on this channel. Everything you guys need is going to be linked in the annotation that you see in the top right corner of your screen. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206. We are nearing 23,000 followers on Twitter, man. So thank you guys so much for that. Hit that subscribe button. Another thing that seems to have slowed down. I don't know what I don't know what WWE's doing any week. Well, I don't know what YouTube is doing. YouTube is pretty much acting like WWE in the ways that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But I know the subscriber just growth stopped this weekend. I was gaining 60 to 70 a day. And now this weekend I'd be like if I barely get fucking 15. I know my channel didn't die over one weekend. It's YouTube. Usually we go through these ups and downs. This is one of those downs, man. I'm very frustrated with what's going on right now. But if you guys want to, please subscribe. Hit that bell as if it doesn't even do anything anyway, but do it anyway. You guys will get notified whether it's a day, 2 days, 4 days, 6 days later. They'll somewhere in the week notify you. Like, yeah, you know what? You subscribe to this fucking asshole, or maybe we'll notify you. So please do that, man. It's do whatever you got to do to make sure that you know when you're getting your content, and I think I have a pretty set schedule here. I think you guys have a good understanding of when I do things here. Just check the channel, please. That's the best way to do it. Don't rely on YouTube. Barbershopwindow.com/offthescript. Make sure you guys go get your designs. 17 different designs on the online store. Barbershop Window is affiliated with Pro Wrestling Tees, so you guys know you're getting a great fucking product. Use code BSHOP20 for 20% off. And I do believe my boy Salrex, who does the artwork for the channel, he makes the thumbnails for the pay-per-views. He's behind the They Did It for Roman. His empire is still not over. And the Summer Scam design. I do believe he told me that our commemorative 100,000 subscriber t-shirt is just about ready. And I haven't seen it yet. But from what he told me, it is going to be unbelievable. It is going to be unbelievable, man. If you guys are into old school heavy metal like I am, that early 80s Metallica, early day Iron Maiden, if you're into that type of artwork, man, then I'm pretty sure you're going to love this one. And it's specifically geared towards the things that we talk about here on this show. It's very wrestling-esque, wrestling-related. So I can't wait to show you guys this. As soon as I hear word or get some rough designs, I'm going to show you guys on social media. So please, follow me on social media. And then if you guys want to get your t-shirts, your podcast t-shirts, man, barbershopwindow.com/offthescript. Harry's is a great friend of the show. They are an official sponsor of the show, harrys.com/script. Their shave is so good that Harry's is going to give you a free trial shave set for nothing. For free. All you guys have to do is pay the shipping and handling, man. What Harry's is going to include in this free trial shave set is the following. A blade, a handle, foaming shave gel, which soothes, hydrates, and it smells fucking fantastic. And you're going to get a protective blade case for your traveling needs. So, I know. I've said this many times. I never put my name to anything that I don't believe in. If I'm not using it, then I'm not going to tell you guys about it. But I've been using Harry's for 6 months, man. And I tell you right now, it's the smoothest, best shave that I've had in the last 6 months. I haven't even thought about using anything else. And I guarantee you that whatever you guys are using now, if you're not using Harry's, whatever you're using now, you're going to throw away and you're going to be on Harry's team, man. Believe me. And then I know for a fact that once you feel that shave, you're going to go out and check their website and look at whatever else they got. Everything and anything for you guys as far as shaving needs, man, they got it. They even got bar soap. They got body wash. Fantastic fucking stuff. harrys.com/script. Go get your free trial. You're going to pay the shipping and handling, and it's going to be delivered to your front door right away within the next 2 or 3 days, man. harrys.com/script. audibletrial.com/offthescript. Audible's another great sponsor of the show. Over 200,000 choices to choose from, a lot of which are wrestling related. If you guys have already signed up, tell a friend, tell a family member, tell a coworker, tell a classmate, man. Everybody's listening to audiobooks and podcasts nowadays. And whatever genre that you want, man, politics, cooking, sports, science fiction, romance, crime, wrestling, it's all there, man. audibletrial.com/offthescript. You're going to get 30 days free of their service, 1 free audiobook. And if you guys want to cancel within that 30 days, you're going to get to keep the audiobook for free. audibletrial.com/offthescript. And this is Off the Script 240. Let's hit the news and rumors to round out this Monday, man, before Monday Night Raw. I feel like I have to talk about this because I don't understand people and their logic here. I really don't. And someone made mention of it to me at the House of Glory show on Saturday night, and I don't give a fuck who was within earshot of me. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about this, man. If you're not on my side with this, you're a complete fucking goon. You're a clown. You're a clown. And I find it so fucking funny how these women in WWE are told that you will no longer be called divas. And how there was such a negative aspect over the word diva. You know, when I hear the word diva, I don't picture somebody being in a wrestling ring doing fucking top rope Spanish flies. Okay? I picture somebody who's sitting at the fucking nail salon getting their nails done and fucking getting their hair done and, oh my god, they don't have Evian water in the catering area. You didn't pick out the green M&Ms. All I wanted was red. That's a diva. That's a diva. That's not a professional wrestler, okay? Find it funny how WWE gets rid of the term diva, and Stephanie McMahon is the one who says, you will no longer be called divas. You're WWE superstars. You're superstars. Yet everybody's defending the word diva. Didn't we bury this word with that fucking hideous butterfly belt? That was fucking completely worthless. Now all of a sudden people are defending divas. I don't know about you, but I don't want to ever watch, or I don't think anybody is clamoring to go watch the WWE Network and watch women like Kelly and bra and panties matches and strip teases, pillow fights, mud wrestling. Yeah, this is exactly what goes with the term diva. Divas couldn't wrestle. Today's WWE superstar that is being held back, Ruby Riott, Ember Moon, Asuka, Sasha Banks, who we'll talk about in a little bit, Bayley, who was completely ruined after being coined the next big thing in WWE. She's the female John Cena. And what happened? Those women have been pushed to the back to push the divas. Nikki Bella, Brie Bella back on TV. We got Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Carmella being pushed ahead of everybody on WWE television. We haven't seen one match on pay-per-view for WWE that has even come close to what Ember Moon and Asuka did last summer at TakeOver Brooklyn number 3. Not one. Everything that the WWE has done with the women's revolution is utterly fucking pathetic. It is pathetic. How anybody could sit there and justify what we've seen with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax for the first half of this year is absolutely in the wrong fucking business. They are in the wrong state of mind. If you ever associate a women's revolution with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax and the work that they did in the ring, then you are a fucking idiot. Bar none. I have no other way to put it. None. This revolution that you're seeing right now has suppressed everything that made it unique. It has suppressed everything that made it special. It has suppressed those who were the starters and got the ball rolling. WWE merely used them to get this, this movement going, this perception. All it is a perception. WWE wanted you to perceive that, oh, look, we got women's wrestling now. It's combative, right? It's athletic. It's competitive. It's wrestling. The men are on now equal playing field with the women and vice versa. The women are doing the same thing the men are. Hell in a Cell, Steel Cage, tables matches, no DQ matches, Iron Man matches, Last Man Standing matches, etc., etc. It is all smoke and mirrors, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it is. It's all smoke and mirrors. Underneath all that, WWE's painted this grand illusion for you. Underneath all that is a division that really never went away, even though WWE kind of ushered it away, it got rid of the belt. The women's championships on both Raw and SmackDown, they are just as worthless as the butterfly belt. In fact, those two championships are the butterfly belt in different form. This revolution is not really a revolution. There is no evolution of the women. The women have not evolved at all. They want to evolve. Women like Sasha Banks and Bayley want to evolve, but they can't. Because WWE says they want to push an evolution and a revolution, but then again, they don't. They want to kill what made it genuine and unique and special, and they want to continue pushing divas. Carmella, Alexa, Nia, the Bella Twins. That's all you see on television now. That's all you see. And then they're pushing Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is great for business. I'm not going to sit here and tell you anything else. Ronda Rousey is great for business. Ronda Rousey is the reason why WWE got billions upon billions upon billions of dollars. Ronda Rousey, I am sure, has a stake in the claim that WWE is making all these events and types of money overseas as well. She is a huge moneymaker for literally doing nothing, for just being herself for WWE. But is she a part of the women's revolution in WWE? No. She hasn't done anything to kickstart this movement in WWE. WWE merely brought her in here as like a hired gun. That's all she is. She's done nothing. She's done nothing. She's come out wearing Roddy Piper's jacket, smiling and waving to fans. That's the extent of her usage on WWE programming. That's it. That's all they need her for. Slap on a championship that means nothing. Hey, look at what we did. Ronda's our world champion. Pay me. That's all they're using Ronda for. Meanwhile, women like Sasha and Bayley and Ruby and Ember, coincidentally, are on the same brand as Ronda. You think that you're building a revolution? You think that the women's movement is evolving on Monday Night Raw? How so? How is it evolving? Ronda may be good business-wise, but is she good for television? Is she good for the quality of television that is WWE programming? Fuck no. How could she be? You know, it's a thing. People compare Ronda Rousey to Brock Lesnar. They say Ronda Rousey is the female version of Brock Lesnar. Ronda Rousey may be there week to week to week. She may be on Monday Night Raw every week, where Brock Lesnar was a fucking ghost for 6 months, and then he would only show up during major shows. So in that aspect, she's not like Brock Lesnar. And you cannot compare the two. But when people want to make the mention of Ronda Rousey being compared to Brock Lesnar, absolutely. Absolutely. You're just not using your fucking brain to piece the puzzle together. Ronda Rousey is undoubtedly the female version of Brock Lesnar. Do you want to know why? Because they put a championship on her that handcuffs the entire division. That's what they did. They put a championship on her, and the reason why she's holding that championship is for their other chosen woman, their other shining star, Charlotte, to eventually take that from Ronda Rousey. Very similar to what Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar did at SummerSlam. And this, with Rousey and Charlotte, is going to be done in less time than Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, where that was a 4-year nightmare. This is only going to be a year. So, WWE and the fans comparing Ronda Rousey to Brock Lesnar, absolutely. Absolutely. You're handcuffing the whole division by putting the title on Ronda. That means Sasha will never be champion as long as Ronda Rousey's there. Bayley will never be champion as long as Ronda's there. Ruby Riott and Ember Moon, I don't know what the fuck they're even there for. What are they there for? Oh, Ruby Riott's going to be in the ring with Ronda Rousey at Super Showdown. Okay. Where does Ruby Riott advance from there? Where does she advance? Nowhere. Where does she evolve? None of these women are evolving. They're remaining stagnant, stale, on a formulaic fucking television show that may be in its worst state, period. Because WWE, all they care about is money. And big names and spotlight. They don't give a fuck about the talent that made this division special. Then you got fucking people defending this fucking garbage. How could you look at Nikki Bella and then look at Sasha Banks? Nikki Bella has just as much to do with the women's revolution than anybody else. Are you fucking out of your mind? She was the whole reason why we changed from diva. Now we got people defending Nikki Bella. I'm not saying Nikki Bella is a bad wrestler. She's improved by leaps and bounds, don't get me wrong. But when you're associating Nikki Bella with this revolution that's going on, you're shooting yourself in the foot after that. You're shooting yourself in the foot. She's done nothing. She's a mere footnote in an AJ Lee promo. And if we want to talk about real revolution, the reason why this shit happened was because of AJ Lee. If AJ Lee didn't go on social media and complain about women not being equal to the men on social media, it would have never caught the wind or the eye of Stephanie McMahon. So Stephanie at that point had to do something. They didn't give a fuck about turning divas into superstars. They only did it because someone actually had the balls to speak up. It's all smoke and mirrors, people. It's all smoke and mirrors. But when people like Carmella here lash out at the term diva being used negatively, I mean, these are worthless opinions. Worthless opinions. And if you don't like what I'm saying here, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what you're watching on television. Open your fucking eyes, please. Carmella is often referred to as a diva because she is. She is. She lacks wrestling ability. The only thing that she has is a good attitude and a charisma that comes across on television. She's referenced as a diva by the current audience based around her antics in the ring, particularly throughout the duration of her title reign on SmackDown Live, which was fucking terrible. Her title reign alone is everything that we don't want with a revolution. The term was first coined by Sable back during Raw. Raw is war. Now it's Raw is bore. 2018. On April 19, 1999. Not long after that, other female performers started to slowly be named divas. From there, WWE would introduce the Diva Search in 2004, which lasted up until 2007, with Eve Torres being named as the final winner. Another waste of fucking talent. The women really earned the Divas name as WWE phased out Women's Championship and placed it with the Divas Championship, which resembled a pink and silver butterfly. Michelle McCool would be the first ever Divas champion. It was back during the pre-show for WrestleMania 32 when WWE Hall of Famer Lita would reveal the brand new Women's Championship. The match between Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch would be contested to crown the first ever women's champion of this era. As we know, Flair was victorious in that match. Relying on an article here by No IQ. Whoever wrote the fucking article couldn't even spell Nikki Bella's name right. Yet I'm supposed to fucking take this article seriously. Replying to an article by NoDQ.com, focused around the term divas affecting the evolution of women, Carmella had the following to say, taking into account the history of women in the company as mentioned in this article. I quote, "This is an embarrassing article. Every single woman from the past and current roster have made women's wrestling what it is. Everyone is deserving. Enough of the negativity around the diva moniker." I'm absolutely fucking speechless. Everyone is deserving, right? Everyone is deserving. So this is exactly what I think of when I hear Carmella saying everyone is deserving. Okay? I want to come up with something here. Let me see. Let me come up with a good analogy. That's like, I'm going to use me and my brother in this example. Okay? Say me and my brother are hosting a party. And it's a big WrestleMania party, right? I love to cook. And I would have made a homemade beer cheese, and I would have made homemade something, right? Homemade salsa. I would have turned on the grill, and fried up some of my fucking world-famous grilled chicken. I would have made homemade macaroni and cheese. I would have did this, and get everybody ready. Yummy food. We get to sit down together and watch the pay-per-view, whatever it is. WrestleMania, SummerSlam, whatever. We invite some people over. And then I sit down and I'm enjoying all the foods and I'm enjoying the cold beverages. And then someone mentions a comment or someone says, "Man, this food is delicious." And then my brother comes out and says, "Yeah, me and Jerry did a great job at preparing all this food today. I think it's great. I think we did a great job." We? What? I didn't see you fucking lift a finger in the kitchen. You didn't do nothing. You didn't get nothing prepared here. All you did was sit on your ass and drink a fucking beer and sit there like a fucking lazy sack of shit. I was the one who was in the kitchen all day, who didn't get to sit down once to take a sip of his Guinness. Meanwhile, you sat there and relaxed all day, and now you're enjoying the fruits of my labor. That's exactly what I think of when Carmella makes mention of this. Everyone is deserving. Really now? So when someone like Maria Kanellis goes on social media and she starts expressing herself about the word diva, right? Carmella is thinking everyone is deserving. Is Maria Kanellis deserving of this evolution or revolution? Of course not. She hasn't done anything. Nobody from the past, especially in that era. No one outside of Trish, Lita, Beth Phoenix, and some others you could probably make mention of. Women like that. Everyone outside of that has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on TV right now. Or supposedly with the smoke and mirrors that we're seeing. Enough of the negativity around the diva moniker. Do you want to know why there's negativity around the diva moniker? Because none of you can wrestle. This entire revolution is built on wrestling. Something that you can't do. So don't ever say to anybody, everyone is deserving. There's a reason why you are looked at as one of the worst talents in the division. Because you can't wrestle. And the only way you could justify yourself is because you have to use the word diva. That's the only way you could justify yourself, because you certainly aren't a wrestler. The fuck are you? Paige also didn't take this lightly. She fired back on Twitter saying, "But it happens with everyone. Crappy article. Not just for them, but for the divas you described that shouldn't be a part of it. It's an unfair statement. Without the divas, there wouldn't be superstars. Thanks to all the ladies that paved the way before us. No, without AJ Lee, you wouldn't be where you are today." And that's quite hypocritical coming from someone who used to call herself the anti-diva. I think everyone in this company is legitimately on fucking drugs. Everybody. They think we don't know. And then when we speak up as fans, we get blasted by them. Because they know we're right, and they look like a bunch of fucking idiots. It also went on to say that the reality TV stars on WWE should stay off television. Of course, Paige, being a star on Total Divas and SmackDown GM, didn't appreciate this too much at all. Paige is a great GM. That has nothing to do with her role on television. She isn't wrestling. By all means, go have fun on Total Divas. But if you were actually still wrestling at a high level, and I looked at you on Total Divas, I would lump you into the Carmellas, and the Nia Jaxes, and the Alexa Bliss camp. The Nikki and Brie Bellas of the fucking world, I'd lump you into there too. Come on. And even towards the tail end of her career before she retired, Paige wasn't anything all that special anyway. Complete 180 from what we've seen coming out of NXT when she debuted on Monday Night Raw beating AJ Lee for the championship. That's not the same Paige. I don't know who the fuck that was. This is a garbage article. A garbage article and a garbage opinion. No one's going to tell it to you like I'm going to tell it to you. Whatever I said here is 100% fucking fact. The women's division is garbage on both shows. WWE is lucky. It's a happenstance. I mentioned it once or twice before. Whatever you've seen with Charlotte and Becky was not planned that way. WWE just walked into it. They wanted to do something else that they knew was going to get shit on, but they did it anyway because they want to spin it into their own narrative and tell us what to like and who to like and what to do. Meanwhile, the fans revolted, and the fans turned Becky into what we see today. WWE walked into something that was headed for disaster, and we, of course, the fans, fixed it. Without Charlotte and Becky on SmackDown Live, both divisions would be absolutely insufferable. And on Monday Night Raw, Sasha, Bayley, Ember, Ruby, Asuka on SmackDown Live, not being used. Not being used. These are women that are just as much a part of the revolution than Charlotte and Becky, and they're being wasted. And they're being pushed to the side for Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Ronda Rousey, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Carmella, Alicia Fox. Are you out of your fucking mind? None of those women should be ever labeled anything having to do with this revolution. Nothing. Yeah, Alicia Fox. What the fuck has she done in 10 years? Alicia Fox has done nothing to get the revolution to where it is. She just happens to be there. So she's kind of lumped in the whole fucking group anyway, just because she's there. Ridiculous. I don't believe I have to constantly say this over and over and over and over again. Speaking of Sasha Banks. Sasha, what happened, honey? What happened to Sasha Banks, the best female wrestler on Monday Night Raw? Don't at me. Recently removed as Bobby Lashley's mixed match challenge partner. This was reportedly due to an injury the boss is suffering from. What injury? I don't know. The injury itself is unknown. Banks has already welcomed Mickie James as her replacement for the competition. Banks herself is often posting cryptic messages on her social media accounts, namely her Twitter and Instagram. However, she made some rather interesting social media comments since the announcement of her injury. In addition, her husband, Mikaze, who works on wardrobes with WWE, has taken to his Instagram to comment on the matter. Banks first tweeted a vague message on social media, on Twitter, claiming she would be fine with thanks to God. But if God got us, we then gonna be all right. That's what she posts on social media. This was posted on Twitter September 22nd at 8:30 p.m. She followed this up with a post on her Instagram account. The post does not showcase herself, but rather the sun in the background with a lot of surrounding trees and foliage. And the sun looks to be setting. She accompanies the photo with an eye-raising description. And I quote, "I hope the universe blesses you with a moment of peace this week. You're doing the right thing. And you're going to be okay." End quote. So Sasha's husband would follow up with another shot in seemingly the same location, showing Banks walking down a winding road. Now, the sun is setting in the background, and there looks to be trees on either end of the road, and she's walking down, going towards the sunset. And he accompanies this picture with another interesting quote, one that is vastly different to the other posts he has on his Instagram. And he says, and I quote, "No matter how long the road becomes, I'll always be right here with you, Sasha." Now, WWE Banks and her husband have not revealed the current injury Banks is suffering from, though some commentators are already theorizing what the unexplained injury is, as Banks appears to be walking fine in the image that her husband shared on social media. Whatever the case may be, Banks put an emphasis on the fact that she has a decision to make, and Mikaze seems to reflect in this, saying he will stand by her. Rather than speculating on what the injury could be, we would instead like to wish I guess Sasha Banks the best, so she comes back quick, sooner rather than later. Now, I have my theories on this. I really do. And I'm going to flat out say right here, I don't think Sasha Banks is injured. I don't think Sasha Banks is injured at all. I don't. I mean, what has she done on television that would even justify an injury? If there was an injury at a house show, we would have been alarmed by it already. Somebody would have taken photo or video of it. It would have been leaked to Dave Meltzer, and we would have been talking about it for the last couple of days. There's nothing. I think Sasha was pulled for political reasons. I really do. Just another list, another thing to add to the list that this woman is being held down when all she wants to do is wrestle. All she wants to do is be the greatest of all time. Sasha cannot be the greatest of all time when WWE doesn't want you to be the greatest of all time. So what Sasha needs to do is say, fuck you, WWE, because clearly they don't need Sasha anymore. WWE doesn't need Sasha Banks anymore. They have video and clips and pictures of this great match she had with Bayley that started the revolution. Has Sasha been given another opportunity to show you what the revolution really is? Zero opportunity. So what Sasha needs to do is walk away. That's what I think Sasha needs to do. I think Sasha needs to go to Ring of Honor. I think Sasha needs to go to Stardom. And continue to build her resume. As she knows she can. And then when she becomes even bigger, leaving the WWE, WWE is going to beg for her back. Come on over back. We'll treat you good this time. Really now. Because if WWE knew what they had in Sasha, then by all means they'd be using her, right? But again, how could they use Sasha in a prominent role on Monday Night Raw when it's Alexa, Ronda, Ronda? You know, for someone who's highlighted as being one of the starters of the women's evolution, right? Why doesn't she have a match announced for the pay-per-view? Sasha should have been one of the first people announced with a match for Evolution. Yet here we are, towards the end of September, 5 weeks left to go, and Sasha doesn't have a match announced. Sasha was pulled from the Mixed Match Challenge, and Sasha was taken off television for whatever reason. We may see her on Monday Night Raw tonight, but she'll be backing Bayley up against another match with her and fucking Liv Morgan. No question. Or what's her name? Sarah Logan, who wants to be a fucking Viking now after we were told she was Farmer Ed's daughter. With no explanation. She'll be on Monday Night Raw. She'll be in Bayley's corner, doing nothing. She'll be wearing, street clothes. She'll be wearing leather pants and a tight t-shirt. Sasha's not going to have a role on Monday Night Raw. Sasha's not even going to have a role at Evolution. They're going to give her the generic, we'll put you on the show. We'll put you against the Riot Squad again. With a mystery tag team partner to accompany you this time. Like that's going to make any difference. WWE pulled Sasha because of political reasons. She's either in the doghouse, she's either suspended, and they're not telling you because there'd be fucking social media backlash that you would not believe. Sasha Banks suspended. Can you imagine that? WWE isn't stupid. They put out a tweet. Yeah, WWE is suspending Sasha Banks for the next 30 days. My God. The amount of fucking cancer you'd see on social media would be at fucking stage 4 levels. Ridiculous. WWE took Sasha Banks off the Mixed Match Challenge, and they are doing this for political reasons. I don't think Sasha Banks is hurt in any way, shape, or form. That's just my feeling towards the entire thing. And it kind of fits into the whole Sasha Banks narrative anyway. She ain't hurt. If she was hurt, we would have been definitely told about that she was hurt. Moving on here, man. I want to continue on with the Mixed Match Challenge. WWE apparently has big plans for the Mixed Match Challenge. This was an interesting experiment on Facebook Watch last year, or earlier in the year, I guess. The plans worked so well enough to warrant a second season, with the second season of Mixed Match Challenge coming, already starting with a new format with 2 matches this time. It looks like WWE's attempt to program on Facebook Watch and attain the rights to air on the WWE Network later was a success. So, Barn Burners Fired Up Podcast is reporting that WWE's making big plans for the Mixed Match Challenge. This next season will not only get more of a focus with 2 matches per show, but the round robin tournament is also in the works for a 3rd season in January. So it looks like it's going to be a bi-quarterly project. January or the winter, and then the summer, and then back to the winter again. So there are also talks about keeping the idea alive full-time from this point on. Only time will tell what happens, but each episode with WWE Mixed Match Challenge could only serve many purposes. If anything, it is great exposure for WWE to be on even more platforms with exclusive live content. Yeah, more content, great. I mean, if you're interested in the Mixed Match Challenge, God bless you. It's not something I'm going to go out and watch because it's not storyline driven. I don't care. I don't want to see Carmella fucking just create terrible television on SmackDown Live as a heel and bury Asuka in that entire span, and then all of a sudden, without any explanation, turn babyface with R-Truth just to enter the Mixed Match Challenge. It's not really my ideal wrestling program. It's not storyline driven. I could care less. Or I couldn't care less than I do now. I never understood that. I could care less. Of course you could. I don't. I couldn't care any less than I do now. So, if you guys enjoy that, God bless you. God bless you. Moving on here, man. James Storm. James Storm teases another run with the WWE. Clearly, James Storm is in great shape still. He is in his late 40s. He's impressing people all over the indie circuit with his ability to hold a crowd. He had a chance to work with NXT a few years ago, but he passed on that opportunity because of family commitments. It appears those issues are past Storm at this point, and it could only be a matter of time before he gives WWE another try. After all, he loves making towns and has openly said before he would be totally willing to discuss another opportunity with WWE. It is also interesting how he seemed to have cut ties with MLW after appearing for the promotion and exited the company before he even appeared on television for them. Seeing Storm in a WWE environment is rather interesting. The responses for the picture he just posted on social media this past weekend, where he was, I believe, at an NXT show with a WWE crew member wearing a WWE shirt, has already caused fans to cry for a beer money reunion because Bobby Roode right now is completely garbage. Only time will tell what happens next, but with James Storm being a free agent, he's able to travel wherever he wants at this point. Listen, beer money at this point looks like a very interesting option because the glorious one was just buried completely coming out of NXT. And I don't believe I'm saying that. They had money in Bobby Roode, and WWE completely fucked that up. So if you want to get beer money back together, by all means, let's do it. Certainly the tag team division could use it, and it would give WWE an out here with Bobby Roode. Not really the ideal choice I'd go with. I'd move Bobby Roode to SmackDown Live and recreate him and revision him as the fucking heel we've seen in NXT. But I'm not running the company. I'm not part of creative. But if WWE wants to bring James Storm in and put him with Bobby Roode, I'm all for it. But again, I don't see James Storm coming into the WWE being utilized on WWE television. He'd probably be used in NXT. He'll probably be an addition to Cassius Ohno, who is older, who's a little bit more mature, and wants to remain in the business and still compete at a high level. Why not go to NXT? Why not take your talents to NXT? I think he's got another open invitation by Triple H to come on in. Maybe we see something different this time. I don't know. But James Storm is teasing another run with WWE. Let me know if you guys want to see James Storm back in WWE. Matt Riddle, speaking of NXT, made his debut at an NXT Live event in Sanford, Florida, where he won the match in his usual way using innovative moves. He was incredibly over before the bell rang and before he even stepped through the curtain. Chants of bro were loud when his music hit, but could that work against him? Dave Meltzer briefly discussed the idea of Matt Riddle getting heat on him in NXT due to his massive popularity before even debuting on NXT television during Wrestling Observer Radio. I quote by Meltzer, not in NXT because he's going to be over in NXT, so they'll overlook it. On the main roster, it's a landmine. You never know. Now, Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole have been quoted to say that this is the most fun that they've had, and NXT's roster is unbelievable. It's a team effort. Everybody is so good, and everybody on that roster creates such an amazing atmosphere. So I agree with Meltzer that it's not going to be an NXT where Matt Riddle's going to get heel heat, or not heel heat, but just heat in general. He's going to have a good run in NXT. He's going to get over, though, but as far as what happens on the main roster, I mean, he's so talented. That's the thing. He could be the guy. The guy. That's how good he is, says Meltzer. Especially with 2 more years of experience, he really could go to the main roster and be, because I think he has more charisma than a Roman Reigns or a Seth Rollins. The guy. End quote. Only time will tell what will happen in Matt Riddle's journey through NXT, but at this time, his wild popularity isn't going to damage his reputation backstage. However, you never know what could happen on the main roster because there are more sharks in the waters of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live than one wants to lead on. Which is a shame. It's a shame that people think that way. Now, look, we got Matt Riddle coming, and you can't come in here and expect, because of who you are, to come walking in here. You ain't a WWE guy. You're an indie mark. You're one of these indie marks that everybody goes crazy for, right? That's what he's going to be looked at. You didn't do nothing here. I've been here. I've been in this locker room for 7, 8 years now, doing the WWE way. You got to prove yourself. That's going to be the whole going thing. Meanwhile, the guy comes in, probably more talented than anybody else, more charisma than anybody else on the fucking roster, and they're not going to use him. He's going to be one of those things where Vince McMahon looks at him, he's boring. He's boring. Then we have someone like him back in the Ken Shamrock. Yeah, we'll use him here and there, and we'll see what happens. You know. Then McMahon will get bored of him. He'll keep him in catering for like fucking 8 months, and then maybe in year 3, Vince, you got that Matt Riddle guy. Who? The ex-UFC guy? Oh yeah. Well, we'll get him on TV. Roman needs a new opponent. There you go. I just booked Matt Riddle's future on Monday Night Raw. These people need to understand that the more people that they have, the caliber of Matt Riddle. But I guess I can't even say what I want to say because they're making money without guys like Matt Riddle. They're making money with the current product right now. Guys like Matt Riddle will only be better for WWE. They'll only elevate WWE. Guys like Matt Riddle will elevate WWE. I don't understand why you got a guy like Riddle in NXT who's going to light the world on fire and then come to Monday Night Raw and be like everybody else. His uniqueness, his specialness, gone. His special qualities, gone. Subdued. For what? Because he's not a chosen one. Because he didn't work his ass off in WWE. He can't. He's an outsider. Fuck out of here, man. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible business mentality. Just god-awful. Finally, guys, we're going to get out of here because this is all the news I have until we get to Monday Night Raw tonight. Additional backstage reports on why Drake Maverick and Lio Rush are on Monday Night Raw. Clearly, obviously, Drake Maverick is the GM of 205 Live, or 205 Taped. That's 205 Live. And Lio Rush, one of the best talents in the WWE for his size. Drake Maverick and Lio Rush were brought in over from 205 Live to be managers on Monday Night Raw. AOP with Maverick and Bobby Lashley with Lio Rush. Mike Johnson stated on PW Insider that WWE decided on using these guys because one of them turned out to be hard work on social media just paying off. And the other one was that they just wanted somebody with the AOP. In case of Drake Maverick, the decision was made that they wanted a manager or wanted a mouthpiece for the Authors of Pain. You know, funny that they had one that made more sense than Drake Maverick, but they decided to get rid of him for whatever reason. And still, it goes as one of these unsolved mysteries. Because I swear to God, I know somebody mentioned that Paul Ellering had no problem traveling with the AOP on Monday Night Raw. None. So what was it? Was it exactly what I reported a couple weeks ago, that Vince McMahon thought Paul Ellering was old? What was it? That you wanted to replace a fine manager with someone who is less attractive in Drake Maverick, who makes no sense for the Authors of Pain. In the case of Lio Rush, Mike Johnson says, and I quote, "I was told that someone in creative saw some promos that he cut on Twitter and brought it to the attention of Vince McMahon. And management said, look at this guy. Look at what he's doing on his own. Imagine if we channeled that and used him in a specific role." End quote. So it was noted that these two talents were tapped for some reason, and Vince enjoyed Lio Rush's promos online, and Drake Maverick was seemingly the perfect Brit for the job to lead the AOP monsters into battle. Listen, as long as Drake Maverick transitions away from this AOP cosplay that he's doing, it may work. It may work. They're winning matches. They're on TV. I guess it can't be all that bad, but we'll see what happens. I'll give it some time to marinate. But Lio Rush could be printing money for this company. And if they want to make Lio Rush an active wrestler who is also this billionaire playboy, who they want to get across as someone who's very cocky and arrogant, and he has his own little stable of talents that he's paying. Bobby Lashley, you could get Bobby Lashley, you could get Apollo Crews, who I guess walked away from Titus Catering. Bobby Lashley, Apollo Crews. What about Shelton Benjamin? Shelton Benjamin ain't doing anything on Monday Night Raw, on SmackDown Live. Get him over to Monday Night Raw. Get him in that stable. Can you imagine a stable with Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, Apollo Crews, and Lio Rush? Bro. And they have all one thing in common, outside of the obvious, you fucking goons. They're all fucking talented. They're all talented. And Lio Rush is paying for prime talent. Simple. Simple as that. This could be money. Lio Rush was probably the best thing about Monday Night Raw last week. And I'm actually looking forward to see what he does with Bobby. Can you imagine? Of all the guys, Lio Rush is going to make Bobby Lashley an interesting talent. We'll see what happens, man. I'm going to give it time. I know Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley is a work in progress, but I'm going to give it time. And according to sources, that may be a Paul Heyman idea brought to life. So we'll see what happens with that, man. We're going to give it time. I'm going to give it time. It could develop into something that is very entertaining on a complete piece of shit show. So we'll see what happens with that, man. I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys so much for everything. I will see you guys later tonight for Monday Night Raw. And if you missed anything that I uploaded previously on the channel, please go and check that. Everything you need is linked in the annotation that you see in the top right corner of your screen. Follow me on Twitter at JDForMenY206. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on that bell for all notifications. And please hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the views and opinions on this video, hit that thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about everything discussed here in part 3 of Off the Script. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys tonight for Monday Night Raw. Enjoy your Mondays. And I'll see you tonight for yet another boring show, I'm assuming, because of the Universal Champion Roman Reigns and the boring Shield and Ronda Rousey and you know the rest. I'll see you guys later.